Are you looking for the best stop-motion camera? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best camera on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Logitech HD Pro Webcam C920. We are going to kick off this list with a pretty interesting webcam coming in from Logitech, the HD Pro Webcam C920. If you don't want to invest in a DSLR or mirrorless camera for professional stop motion, you can get a webcam to do some basic stop motion. This camera is excellent at taking both clear photos and videos, making everything pretty pleasant, and combined with the right frame grabber software you will be able to achieve excellent stop motion photography. Now let's talk about this camera in detail. This beast has a pretty interesting design, which isn't the most interesting or the most attractive, but it will get the job done. It is a little chunky, but you can sacrifice that since it has a 1080p camera in it. It also has a pretty good arm that attaches to your monitor or laptop like a claw, and it won't move at all. The 6-foot USB cord just makes things better than ever here. For those that use laptop webcams or those cheap models for Skyping or any other purpose, I think that after trying the Logitech HD Pro Webcam C920 you won't go back to them. It is impossible to do so since this one delivers a great 5MP images with tons of clarity, detail and light even in low light conditions. The field of view is pretty good as well, and gives the right software you can get some great results. However, I should mention that the Logitech webcam software is a bit buggy. Number 2. Nikon D3300. Next up we have one of the most affordable DSLR cameras in the market, that might be a bit old but still has some game in it, the Nikon D3300. This camera has been one of the favorite entry-level DSLRs for a long time now, since it has all the desirable qualities including a great sensor, easy-to-use controls and tons of value for its budget price. Also, it will deliver you a great stop-motion experience, on top of everything else. This camera has a polycarbonate construction that is super lightweight, especially for a DSLR camera, weighing in at just 460 grams with the battery and memory card in it. It is also pretty small, making it pretty easy to hold. The controls are not very extensive, but will be an excellent choice for those that are not familiar with DSLRs, allowing you to get the hang of things. The autofocus system might be a bit dated, but for stop-motion photography it is better than expected. The Nikon D3300 has the so-called guide mode that will take you through the basics of photography and teach you things you need. Moving on, it has a DX format 24.2MP APS-C sensor that combines very well with the X4 processor and delivers a pleasant photography experience. With its 700-shot battery life, you will have a great stop-motion photography experience without a doubt. Number 3. Sony Alpha A6000. Moving up on our list, I have one of my favorite cameras in the market, the Sony Alpha A6000. I am not just biased with this camera, as it delivers everything that you may need from a camera at a pretty affordable price. It is packed with a great sensor, compact body, amazing autofocus performance, tons of creative freedom in terms of controls and great low light performance. What's not to like? The Sony Alpha A6000 was released to replace the NEX6, which was also an excellent mirrorless camera. But this one, even after all those years, has everything you need from a camera. For example, it is extremely lightweight, while still being pretty robust and sturdy. It can be used one-handed provided you combine it with an adequate lens. The controls are pretty much perfect and will allow you to get the best settings for your photographs. This camera is packed with a pretty excellent 24MP APS-C CMOS sensor that is present in most DSLRs of Sony's lineup. It also combines the features of the Bionz X image processor to deliver beautifully detailed photographs. The low light performance was pretty good, especially for a mirrorless model at that price point. To conclude, I would like to mention the 179-point phase detect autofocus system that is pretty amazing. Number 4. Nikon D810. The runner-up in this list is none other than the Nikon D810. This camera is pretty much amazing when you think about it, as it has all the features that even a professional photographer would be satisfied with. It has a great full-frame sensor that has proven itself, a great detail resolution, speedy performance, autofocus, and so much more. Since this camera has a while since it has been released, it comes at a pretty affordable price that delivers so much value. If you have been a user of Nikon cameras for some time, you will find yourself right at home with this one. Since it has the familiar body shape and control layout, while it has some differences that make it more appropriate for enthusiast photographers. It is pretty pleasant to hold in the hand since it has a great hand grip that combines with the thumb grip on the back to deliver a great ergonomic performance. Creative freedom is enhanced with a large number of controls and you will have plenty of fun with it. Coming to its biggest selling point, the Nikon D810 is packed with a 36.3 MP full-frame CMOS sensor that lacks an anti-aliasing filter for better detail resolution. The ISO range is also amazing and it delivers perfect performance in low-light scenarios. Moving on, the 51-point autofocus system will be very handy, and considering the 5 frames per second burst shooting mode at a full resolution, this is pretty much perfect. Number 5. Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. On top of the list, we have none other than the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. This camera is also one of the most popular ones with those that are serious with stop-motion photography, since it is excellent. Not for just stop shooting, but all around it is pretty much one of the best cameras in the market. Let's check it out. The Canon EOS 5D Mark IV is a professional-level camera built from magnesium alloy and polycarbonate. However, it weighs just 800 grams in total, and combined with its excellent ergonomics, hand grip and thumb grip, it is extremely easy to use and hold. Without forgetting, I should state that it is dust and weather sealed. The controls may be a little confusing, but nothing that you can't manage, especially if you have some experience with cameras. For autofocus, it has a 61-point autofocus system with the contrast detect sensor. 41 of those points are super accurate and responsive cross-type points, and the dual-pixel CMOS AF in live view will come in handy for stop motion. It is equipped with the powerful 30.4 MP CMOS full-frame sensor that works rather well, and with the 4K frame grab, it will deliver you the best stop-motion performance.